From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. The show has an NL East matchup. The Atlanta Braves going up against the New York Mets.
And now,
all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
New York Mets.
So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Clay Holmes.
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
All right, ready to get underway. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. missed with a changeup and a count 2-1.
Just the third pitch of the night, and already a little question on the strike zone of the umpire in this one.
That one misses. 3-1 now.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Okay.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson down. One down, base is empty. That's in there. It's 2-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Marcell Ozuna.
The designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
That one
Ball
off
two.
the mark. Yeah, that's ball 2. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Three, 2 now.
Count full.
On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back here in Queens, getting the nod in this one, number 36. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one lifted to left. 1 away. Here's Brandon Nimmo.
Batting second, left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one ripped. Gone. And it gives them the lead in the first. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. And now here's the veteran DH, Juan Soto. Rips that one to right. And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Pete Alonso. And that drops in for a strike.
2-2 to count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Starling Marte up to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Back here at Citi Field, all set for the start of the inning. The batter now, Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wacha fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
And a base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting fifth, catcher Drake Baldwin.
Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Ground ball right side, could be 2. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Batting sixth,
Tying run and
Ozzie
scoring
Albies.
position here at the top of the second. And he hits a ground ball right side. Whips it to first. And Albies is retired. Here's Alex
Batting
Verdugo.
seventh, left fielder.
He's a
Alex
guy,
Verdugo.
Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms in the sport. And there's a foul ball. And the next pitch is way outside.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
That one the other way, makes the grab, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the
Leading
ballpark.
off
And
for the
here's the
Mets,
veteran outfielder,
center
Jeff
fielder,
McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Ripped, but it curls foul. The next offering misses, and that's ball 3. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brett Beatty up now for the Mets. Next offering upstairs. This one in the air. Riley hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Ronnie Mauricio now.
Second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. McNeil leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That one ripped right center field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Next offering is downstairs. Laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one misses, and the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And that'll load the bases.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. All these in plenty of time to first. They limit the damage here. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. He's going to finish with a new career high in stolen bases, Chris. Next offering is in for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. On the ground, 2 ball. The underhand flip. There's one. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. And we're back. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Here's Starling Marte. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Center fielder.
And now here's Jeff McNeil.
McNeil.
Fought off foul. One, two now. That one is upstairs.
2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Ripped on the ground to second. Albies over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Queens, start of the 4th. Here's Matt Olson.
Matt Olson.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Here's the pitch to Olson, and that one is downstairs. 3-1.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Beatty to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate.
Marcel Ozuna.
He swings and fouls one off. Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. Ozuna is out. Here's Austin Riley.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Next pitch in for a strike, and a count 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Strike 3, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Bottom of the 4th, here's the catcher for the Mets, Luis Torrens. And he grounds one to the right side. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Up next,
Brett
for the
Beatty
Mets,
up now for the
third
Mets.
baseman, Brett
1 out, base is
Beatty.
empty. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And that just misses. That one missing inside. Battling here as he fouls it away. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one back there, gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. His 9th homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Spencer Schwellenbach. He's been so good against lefties.
Spencer Schwellenbach.
Base is empty, 1 away, and stepping in for New York, Ronnie Mauricio. And it is 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now it's Frankie Lindor.
Lindor.
Pitch misses there. 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Citi Field, we go to the top of the 5th, and now here is Drake Baldwin. Late swing, foul to the left. And they'll do it again. Towards first, and that's a foul ball. Up the middle, Mauricio. Jump throw, and they get the out. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Got a change up and a pretty good one too. Outside corner, but he just got extended and put the barrel on it. Showed he has a lot of plate coverage on that swing right there.
And now Alex Verdugo in the air, left field, down the line. Fair ball. Throw into third. The tag out. So up next, Michael Harris the second. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Digging in, Brandon Nimmo. The 1-1. Foul ball. And that one misses up and in. Ball 2. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
So man aboard. And now it's Juan Soto. Nimmo on at first, nobody out.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Pitcher having a pretty tough time getting that swing and miss. 3rd foul ball in a row.
Good job to fight that one off. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Verdugo sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And the batter now Pete
batting,
Alonso.
First baseman, Pete
Oh, Boog, it didn't take very long
Alonso.
for Alonso to set the home run record here at Citi Field. He passed Lucas Duda for the top spot in June of 2023.
Pitches in for a strike. 1-2. And that skips in the dirt. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Now batting,
Starling Marte
right fielder,
up now for the Mets.
Starling Marte.
The count 2-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Chopped left side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. And delivers outside.
You know, these Braves just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Marte makes the catch, and there's one gone. So the batting order turns over, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. The other way, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way,
the
you
first
feel
baseman,
really
Matt
good about
Olson.
what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Check on the runner. Acuna dives back in.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And the sweeper misses. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. The Braves trailing by 3, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Marcell Ozuna coming up to
Up
hit.
next for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Atlanta.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
68.
pitcher on the mound. Austin Cox.
Austin Cox.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Jeff McNeil stands
Leading
in.
off for the Mets.
Well,
Center
on
fielder,
paper, it's favorable to have a fairly
McNeil.
quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting.
So up next for New
catcher,
York, Luis Torrens. One down, base is empty.
That's ball 2.
Late with the swing there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him.
Third baseman.
Now a chance for Brett Beatty. Next
That's ball
offering
two.
is down low. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the
Number
mound.
72.
Daniel Nunez.
Daniel
He last pitched 2 days ago. Here comes Austin
Leading
Riley.
off for the Braves.
The
Third
Braves
baseman,
in striking
Austin
distance,
Riley.
but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
Caught him looking for the K.
Up next,
Drake
for the
Baldwin
catcher,
getting ready to
Drake
hit.
Baldwin.
Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one way inside. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. One down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2
Now
count kind of
batting,
tells you that
second
that's the
baseman,
pitch he has the most
Ozzie
confidence in
Albies.
right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That's in there. And the count 1-2. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. On the ground to third. Beatty to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. And stepping in for New York,
Leadoff
Ronnie
for the Mets,
Mauricio.
Second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Now batting.
Now up to hit
Shortstop,
Francisco Lindor.
Lindor.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
Smoked on the ground to second. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs,
Now
base is
batting,
empty.
left
And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. And that's
That's a ball.
downstairs and outside. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. In the air to left center. He makes the grab, and that is that. Huascar Brazoban takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success
pitching
facing
for the New York
left-handed
Mets.
hitters this season, so
Number
this seems like a
43.
smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Alex Verdugo digs in now.
Left fielder Alex Verdugo.
This to third,
Nope,
and that's just foul. Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls,
Got to keep things
2 strikes.
airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Next offering misses down and away. That's towards center. And there's 1 down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris the second.
The Braves trailing by 3, and we're in the top of the 8th. On the ground. Tosses to first. Got him. 2 down, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. Up the middle, finds its way through, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Acuna now. 2 outs. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Here's a run scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2. That's down and in.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Braves, Bryce Elder.
55.
Just trying to keep this one close
Bryce
here,
Elder.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
Juan Soto.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, these Mets, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
First baseman
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. That one hit to right. And it gets into the seats. And a 1-2. And there's a ball. Ground ball, Olsen takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for New York, Starling Marte. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch way upstairs. And a ground ball to first. Olsen takes it himself, and the Mets go 1-2-3. So they turn to their closer, Richard Lovelady. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 68, Richard Lovelady.
And the batter now, Matt Olson.
For Atlanta, first baseman Matt Olson.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Bases empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance, and that one's gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 12th of the season. It's 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. Here is Austin Riley. 1 down, bases empty. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2.
2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they're down to their final out. And here is Drake Baldwin. Lovelady is just 1 strike away.
2-2 the count.
That misses. The count now 2-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. That's a little bit low.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, he does a nice job of coming in and getting the save. He made a mistake with the pitch, gave up the solo home run, but he maintained his focus to push through to the finish line.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding